everybody, it's Handy Sandi, coming to you once again from the famous or infamous subterranean craft room. Today I'm going to show you how to craft this festive Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, red, white, and blue patriotic Snoopy wreath. Most of these items can be found at the Dollar Tree. Let me give you a closer look. Oh yes, it's festive, exciting. It's so festive and exciting to me. Here's the wreath completed. I've added all the netting, and I made it from this thin white tulle that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it took 6 rolls. And like I showed you earlier, it's pipe cleanered and twisted to the back of the wreath form. And the idea now is to decorate this. Here's the Snoopy I'm going to be using, and I'm going to cut him out onto foam and paint him red, white, and blue. Here's the first attempt, and I didn't have a foam cutter, so this is done with a utility knife. It's kind of jagged, so I went on Amazon and bought this little guy here. It's a thin wire, and it heats up, and it slices through the foam. I did a little test run on the foam over here, and it works really, really good. So hopefully, when I trace this on here and try to cut out the detail, the results will be a lot better than this. And as far as the foam goes, I got this at the Home Depot. It came in, I don't know what size this is, probably a 30 by 30 square. It's a smaller one, and the idea was to make a bulletin board out of this, but that didn't happen. They also sell this it's made by Owens Corning, and it comes in giant sheets. A lot of people buy them to insulate their attic or their house. So if you want to make it more affordable, you can get the giant sheet of this. But anyhow, I just got this, and I think it was $6. So now I'm going to attempt to trace Snoopy on here and cut him out, well, maybe melt him out with this foam cutting wire. As far as the tracing goes, my intent here is to use a dull pencil and to press in the outline, and that way it should telegraph onto this foam, giving me an indentation. Then I can go over it in a Sharpie and then use my handy dandy cutter. And I chose the thickness of this foam, it looks like 3/4 inches, because not only do I want Snoopy to be thick, but I kind of want to round over the edges, making him more dimensional, if that makes any sense. Alright, so here goes with the tracing. Well, that turned out better than I thought it was going to. I thought maybe I'd need to grab some carbon paper or tracing paper to leave dark lines, but the indentation should give me enough guide. You know, I was going to go over this with a Sharpie, but now I'm thinking when I paint it that the paint, it'll take more coats of paint to cover the Sharpie than I want. So I think I'll just use the lines that I indented into the foam. I'll use those as my cut lines. By the way, here's the colored image of Snoopy. So that's what I'm hoping he's going to look like after he's done. I don't think I'm going to attempt the flag. I think I can find a flag if I want to add a flag. And I'm also going to embellish the wreath with these miniature flags. So worst comes to worst, I could have him holding one of these, or not sure. And as far as woodstock goes, well, we'll see how I do with Snoopy? We'll see how I do with Snoopy first. Hang on, woodstock. Well, bad news. Even though this wire works great, I accidentally cut off Snoopy's neck, so I cannot proceed. I have to trace a new Snoopy. Maybe it would have been good to outline him with Sharpie so I can see where I'm going, because I'm concerned about burning myself when I'm using this cotton picking thing. Oh, crafting frustrations. Okay, here's the 4th attempt, and I'm going to try to film it, and I'm going to try to stay out of the camera. I don't like to be seen on the camera. So the last time, my camera shut off. So this is the 5th attempt, and hopefully I can capture this. Here's the cutting tool. I'm going to approach this like I approach any crafting project, with reckless abandonment. Try to concentrate and not breathe. And I noticed when I'm cutting, I have to stay on the other side of the line. Otherwise, the original image shrinks. So, the other side of the line, the other side of the line. Let the wire do the work. Don't force it. I hope this is recording. It's the best attempt so far. Ooh, practice does make perfect. Or practice causes 3rd-degree burns. Whew. Nelly Fortulo, okay. Yay! Now as long as this pops out, and it does. Oh, success. And now to clean off the blade, just a delicate little touch, a few swipes with a paper towel. Don't pinch too tight, you'll burn yourself. Oh, I'm so happy. I've got 2 good Snoopies cut out. Now to get to the painting. Well, I gotta turn this off first. Oh, cray. Now that I've got the Snoopies cut out, I'm gonna paint them both white all over, and then add the color and the black lines. Just using a inexpensive craft acrylic. Okay, 1 down, drying. 1 more to go. Okay, I got both of them painted white, and the reason why I painted them white is any color that I add to these Snoopies will stand out more if they're painted white. So if I added the blue and the red to that purpley pink color, it wouldn't stand out as much. So I coated everything, front, back, and sides in white. Styrofoam balls I've cut in half, and I'm going to do a red and blue swirl on here, and these are going to be additional embellishments to glue around the wreath, similar to the Jack Skellington wreath. So I'm painting all the designs on the half styrofoam. I'm doing all the blue, and then I'm going to come back and do all the red. All right, I like to see progress this early morning in the subterranean craft room. I've got all the blue done. Now I'm just coming in and adding all the red. I got these pipe cleaners from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, the red and the blue are metallic. I picked these up from Joann's. They did not have metallic, but the plain colors will also do. So you need 2 of each color, 2 red, 2 blue, 2 white, and then a half of any color pipe cleaner to twist them all together, and that's how you'll attach it to the wreath. So first, I'm going to bend them in half and wrap this pipe cleaner around the middle. So I bent them in half, twisted the half pipe cleaner around the middle, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to coil each end. And some are going to go in that direction, some are going to go in this direction, so alternate the directions of the curl. And there we go, all finished. I figured if I made a bunch of these, maybe 4, and place them around the wreath, it'd give a nice texture and detail to the red, white, and blue theme. Alrighty, so I've got all my little 4th of July embellishments done. And next thing I'm going to do is use some tracing paper or carbon paper to draw the detail on this Snoopy so I can paint him. I got Snoopy all painted and ready for wreath gluing. I kind of took some artistic license, and that was supposed to be a second hand, but the way that I traced it on, it didn't look right. So I kind of made it into like a bow tie type situation. So I guess it turned out all right. I don't know. I guess I'm my worst critic, but yeah, I guess he's pretty cute. And the flags. We're going to put this all on the wreath. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest with you. A couple days have gone by since I started filming this cotton picking wreath tutorial. And let me tell you, it frustrates me because this wreath, although the idea is nice and it turned out good, I think it's too white. So what I did is place everything on there. I didn't permanently secure it with hot glue or anything, but I've come to the conclusion that this doesn't make any sense. So I'm either going to just toss this or repaint it. Going to keep this. Snoopy should really be bigger, but for the sake of getting this wreath out in a timely manner, I'm going to keep this size. These are all right. I'm going to keep these, but the whole thing, I just don't like the white. I think I'm going to make a red one instead. There we go. It's red, and I think that's going to work out a lot better. I guess I need to show you all how to make this. I'm just going to explain it real quick. There's other wreath making tutorials. This starts from a metal wreath form. This one's a little bit bigger. I got this one from Walmart. This one was made from the wire wreath form from the Dollar Tree. Ta-da! All done. I'd like to thank the Academy for the vision and for helping to see me through. I'd like to thank my family and my dogs. I'd like to thank the Subterranean Craft Room. But anyhow, there's the wreath, the festive Snoopy 4th of July patriotic wreath. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and have a great day. Bye, everybody!